Duval County may be 80 miles away from the violence along the Mexican border, but residents say they're having constant run-ins with human and drug smugglers. In this Action 10 News special report, we tag along with Duval County deputies to get a first-hand look as to why residents say they are now living in fear. Here's Action 10's Andy Liscano.
One of the subjects is wearing a white gray plaid shirt, the other one a dark navy blue. They're both wearing baseball caps.
A call has come into the Duval County Sheriff's Department. It's from Mrs. Graciela Garcia.
You were onto something, ma'am.
Well, I didn't like the fact that they were right here, and this road leads to our homes.
Mrs. Garcia tells Deputy Andy Flores she encountered two men changing a tire on a road that leads to her home. It startled her.
So when the guy said, oh, I said, oh, Lord. So I lowered my window just like that. I said, ready to leave. No, don't worry, man. Where are you from? From San Diego. From Fremont. Fremont. And I looked at them again. So that's why right away I got to 911. My daughter.
Garcia says she sensed something wasn't quite right.
And you have something wrong with the tire. Why did you come all the way inside? You should have stayed on the highway or out there in the first cattle guard.
Deputy Flores says once he approached the truck, two men, illegal immigrants, jumped out and took off on foot through this thick brush. He later found the back seat had been removed from the truck, a sign that the two men were trafficking illegal immigrants. Now that the men are gone, he reassures Garcia's daughter that it's safe to go home.
No, y'all are fine to go home, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, they're already out of the area.
Already this year, the Duval County Sheriff's Department says they've had 30 or so bailouts each month. Sheriff Romeo Ramirez says this particular location could have been a pickup point for human or drug trafficking since it's out of sight. Ramirez admits his department doesn't have the money or manpower to stop the increase in bailouts, stolen vehicle seizures, and drug and human trafficking.
11 patrol officers for 1,800 square miles of Duval County. We're the 8th largest county in the state, so that's a big area to cover with just 11 patrol officers. The
illegals were never found, yet the mere encounter with them, so close to her home, has Garcia shaken up. The Duval County resident says she recalls a day when illegals would ask for food and water. But now
you're more afraid, so you take care of yourself. I check my doors about 3 or 4 times before I get to bed. I do.
Andy Liscano, Action 10 News.